Nobody saw this coming. After months of whispers, leaked photos, and fan theories flooding every comment section on the internet, Shen Yue's agency has finally done what nobody expected them to do. They spoke. And what they said has left the entire fandom completely speechless. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a story like this again. For anyone who has followed this couple from the very beginning, from the days they were just two co-stars on the set of Meteor Garden trying to convince the world they were nothing more than friends, you already know that this relationship was never just celebrity gossip. This was a love story that millions of people across Asia and beyond invested their hearts into. Fans stayed up through the night, translating interviews. They dissected every glance, every smile, every accidental touch caught on camera. They built entire timelines proving what Shen Yue and Dylan Wang kept denying for years. And when the two of them finally stopped denying it, the celebration felt like something personal. Like everyone who believed in them had won something real. That is exactly why this hurts so much. The statement released by Shen Yue's agency was shorter than anyone expected for news this big. There were no dramatic explanations, no named reasons, no finger pointing in either direction. Just a few carefully chosen sentences confirming what fans have been dreading since the rumors first started circulating weeks ago. The relationship is over, and Shen Yue is doing fine and focusing on her work. Those were essentially the words. Clean, professional, and devastatingly final. But here is the thing about a statement that says almost nothing. It ends up saying everything. Because when an agency for one of China's most beloved actresses takes the time to officially address a breakup, that means something happened significant enough that staying silent was no longer an option. Agencies do not release statements like this for rumors they can simply ignore. They release statements like this when the story has already grown too large to contain, when the public deserves at least a fragment of acknowledgement, and when their client's image needs a careful, controlled first word before the narrative writes itself without them. And the timing of all of this is what has everyone talking. This confirmation did not drop on a quiet afternoon. It arrived in the middle of what was supposed to be one of the busiest and most exciting professional seasons of Shen Yue's career. She has projects in motion. She has appearances scheduled. She has a public profile that her team has worked incredibly hard to shape into something that transcends any single role or relationship. The fact that her agency chose this particular moment to address the breakup publicly tells you that waiting any longer simply was not a possibility. The story had taken on a life of its own, and silence had stopped being neutral. What makes this even more layered is how different this feels compared to everything fans thought they understood about where Shen Yue and Dylan Wang stood just months ago. The content that was circulating, the photographs, the moments that looked like a real life being built together, a home, a family, a future that looked settled and warm and permanent, none of that looked like two people heading toward an ending. Which is maybe the most honest thing that can be said about how shocking this has been. Breakups that blindside the public almost always turn out to be breakups that have been quietly unraveling long before anyone on the outside had any idea. Fans are now going back through everything. Every interview, every red carpet moment, every social media post that seemed innocent at the time but now reads differently under this new light. That is what heartbreak does to a fandom. It turns every archived moment into a puzzle that people feel compelled to solve, as if understanding the timeline will somehow make the ending feel less abrupt. Dylan Wang's side has been notably quieter since the news broke. There have been no official statements from his team, no posts, no indirect messages to decode. Just silence on one side and a single controlled paragraph on the other. And somehow that silence has become its own kind of noise, filling every comment section and fan forum with theories, with sadness, and with a particular kind of grief that only exists when you have watched two people love each other from a distance and then watched it fall apart the same way. What Shen Yue's agency did by speaking out was give her the first word. In a situation where stories can spiral and assumptions can harden into accepted truth within hours, getting ahead of the narrative with something official, even something as spare and measured as what they released, is a deliberate act of protection. It tells the public that Shen Yue is not a subject of the story. She is someone who has moved through something difficult and is still standing, still working, still in control of her own image and her own next chapter. Whether there is more to come, a fuller statement, a personal word from Shen Yue herself, or continued silence while she lets her work speak for everything she cannot say right now, nobody knows yet. What we do know is that the confirmation is out. It is real. And an entire generation of fans who grew up watching these two people fall in love on screen and then seemingly fall in love in real life are now sitting with a strange, heavy feeling of an ending they were never prepared for. This story is not over. It is barely beginning. And this channel will be here for every single development as it unfolds.